This video is basically about how I ended up with a Leica M10 camera, and to kind of share my initial thoughts about this camera. I've had it for about a month now at this point. I've been shooting with the Leica Q3 28mm for well over 2 years now, and lately I started asking myself what the next step is, and it seemed inevitable to start looking into the Leica M series of cameras. Not that I needed one anyway, but I just wanted to feel the difference in terms of user experience between the Leica Q system and the Leica M's. My original plan was to get the Leica M11, but the price seemed out of reach. I looked at my wallet and it kind of said relax, and I narrowed down my options to two. So what's gonna be between the Leica M240 and the Leica M11. The M240 was very tempting for me to buy. I almost went with it, but after doing a little bit of research, I discovered that the batteries for the Leica M240 are kind of scarce, and the wait time to get an original battery from Leica could range anywhere between 12 months to 24 months. So that did not sit well with me, because of the fact that I would love to keep the camera for a long time, and these cameras are not cheap even though I'm buying them used. So I landed on the Leica M10 for that reason. So I got lucky with buying the camera. The Leica Store in DC had a Leica M10 in a very good condition. So I went there, tested it out, and I kind of fell in love with the camera and I picked it up. I considered other places like MPB or KEH. The prices were typically around the same. For a used M10 regular, it ranges between $4,400 to $4,800. And buying from the Leica Store, you get a 12 months guarantee compared to 6 months warranty being offered by MPB. So it just made sense for me to buy the camera with from the Leica Store. So now for the lens, I could not afford to pick up a Leica lens because my budget just did not allow for that to happen. So I went with a Voigtlander 50mm f2.2, which I picked up from MPB. It was in a very good condition, and I like the fact that this lens is very small. And when I looked up the reviews online and even watched a couple of YouTube videos for this lens, it's had a lot of good reviews, so it was a no-brainer. And in terms of the price, it was half of what a regular Leica lens would cost me. I got a lens for about $500. Let's talk about my initial shooting experience with the Leica M10. So I've taken the M10 to a few places already. Initially, when I picked up the camera, I had to wait for the lens to arrive, and when the lens finally did arrive, I took it on a walk, mostly within my neighborhood, got a couple of shots, and then I also took it to the DC Christmas market before embarking on a trip to Indianapolis. And I did got a couple of shots that I believe I liked, and I've not yet gone through the photos for Indianapolis yet, but I will be showing you some photos I got from the DC Christmas market and some shots I got from taking a walk around within my neighborhood. So using the camera, I first struggled with exposure. It was a hassle getting my exposures correct using just the viewfinder. So what helped me was I began to use the live view to kind of gauge my exposure, and once I see it's the exposure is correct to my liking, then I put the camera to my eye and then I will shoot my photos that way. So that has helped me out a lot. And one thing I quickly learned about this camera is that it has a tendency to blow up your highlights. So you need to be careful when using this the Leica M10. And I purposely just try to underexpose my shots so that my highlights are not blown. So for me, with the way I shoot, I like to have the grid line displayed on my camera when I'm shooting. But with the Leica M10, when I put the camera to my face and I'm looking through the viewfinder, I observe that there's no grid line basically being displayed, and there's no setting within the camera that can get to display the grid lines. So that was something I struggled with initially, but I quickly adapted and I resorted to using the live view to kind of compose first before putting the camera to my eye to shoot whatever I'm shooting. Since picking up the M10, I've not even picked up any of my other cameras. I enjoy using this camera. It slowed me down in a very, very good way, and I really do love the experience of shooting with a rangefinder Leica M camera. So it's really been an enjoyable camera overall for me, and yeah, I don't regret picking up this camera, and I plan to at least have it with me for a very long time. There is still a lot I need to learn with respect to using this camera. I do like to shoot street photography sometimes, and I think with the M rangefinder cameras, to shoot street photography very well, you need to understand how to zone focus. So that's one thing I'm hoping to learn. And also I would love to be able to learn how to expose correctly without using the live view. I think something about the Sony 16 rule, so I also need to learn that, and that's really the fun part. For now, I'm just enjoying the process, and honestly, that's enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just starting out on this channel, on this YouTube journey. Kindly subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.